Yeah. Well, they told me I could wear my surface work, but they told me, yeah, get rid of it.
Those are the kid with his hat on.
I was not, I did not.
Get out of jail.
I pay anyhow.
He paid $100 for that time. You've been done it.
Donation it is about paying. Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do, right?
Meeting will now come to order. And salute. Two. Uncover, please. The chaplain will offer a prayer.
Almighty God, Father of all mankind and Judge over nations, we pray thee to guide our work in this meeting and in all our days. Send thy peace to our nation and to all nations. Hasten the fulfillment of thy promise of peace that shall have no end. We pray for those who serve the people and guard the public welfare, that by their blessings they may be enabled to discharge their duties honestly and well. We pray for our comrades, that by thy help they may observe the strictest justice, keep alight the fires of freedom, strive earnestly for the spirit of democracy, and preserve the untarnished loyalty to our country and to thee. Finally, O God of mercy, we ask thy blessing and comfort for those comrades who are suffering mental and physical disability. Cheer them and bring them to blessings of health and happiness. Amen.
Amen. Please follow me reciting the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
I call your attention to the empty chair now placed at all official meetings of the American Legion, which serves as a symbol of the many American POW, MIA still unaccounted for from wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. It is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and a full accounting of those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Will the Master at Arms please place the flag on the empty chair? Cover. Please recite the preamble to the Constitution of the American People. God and country, associate ourselves together with our common purpose. For all who defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate the hundreds of centuries, preserve the memories of incidents of our association and all wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses, to make right the master's might, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit to posterity principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, and to consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual help. I now declare this meeting of the Morris County Committee, Department of New Jersey, regularly convened. Good evening. Welcome back, Adjutant.
Thank you.
The Adjutant, conduct the roll call of officers, please.
Commander Marciano,
Here.
DEC Kramer,
Here.
Finance Officer Bolte. Here. Vice Commander Bergen.
Excuse.
Vice Commander Sabal. Here. Vice Commander Michaels.
Here.
Vice Commander Akhmatov.
Here.
Vice Commander Connors here. Appointed officers, Adjutant Connors here. Master at Arms is excused. Service Officer Julio Diosis.
Excuse.
Judge Advocate Harold Lipitor.
Here.
Historian Dennis Pecora here.
Here,
Chaplain Murphy is here.
Adjutant, conduct the roll call of post, please.
Post 27. Post 27. Post 43. 1. Post 59. 3. Post 91. 7. Post 154. 154. Post 155. Post 155. Post 242. Post 242. Post 245. Post 249.
Pardon?
Post 279. 279.
Arrow. Oh, one, second one.
One.
Post 342.
One.
Post 344. 1. Post 390.
1.
Did I hear 1?
1.
Post 421. 421. Post 423.
4.
Post 450.
2,
Post 312. 312. Sure, we have a quorum of the posts.
Thank you. The minutes of the previous meeting have been sent out by email. Thank you, Bruce, for filling in for Paul while he was gone. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to the minutes?
Move that the minutes be accepted.
Second, all
second,
those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved. DEC Kramer, do we have any guests this evening?
Yes, we do. Please allow me to introduce my colleague, Dan Channel, leading candidate for Department Commander. Mr. Channel.
Get the floor now, is that it?
Yes,
yes,
you have the floor, if you care to make remarks.
Yeah, just a couple. As Will said, my name is Dan Channel. We're from Union County. I'm trying to be the candidate for Department Commander, Legion Year 25-26. I've been in the Legion 22 years. I've served every position pretty much at the post, commander, adjutant, service officer, all through the chairs at the post. County, I've been county commander, county finance officer, DEC for 7 years before I became DEC again. County finance officer, I think I said, adjutant. At the department level, I've been a DEC again. I served as on the legislative committee. I served on, let me get this right here. So I've legislative committee, membership committee, finance committee. I've held the position of Department Safety Committee Chairman, Department Vice Commander, Department Vice Finance Officer, and I'm currently the Department Oratorical Chair. On the national level, I served as a member of the National Legislative Council, member of the National Security Commission, you know about that, Will. Served as a delegate for the Department of New Jersey at several national conventions and was selected a moderator at the National Oratorical Competition. Bill was my wife, gone for 34 years. Can't say how long we've been married because I don't know. I have a daughter from my previous marriage with 3 grand, and a stepdaughter with 1 grandkid and a great grandson. I know some people here already, like Harold Lipitor. Tom's not here, Tom Dresner. Dave is going to be, or he put in his paperwork to be serve as a department vice commander during that 25-26 year. Who else do I have here? That's it. Tom Dresner is the department vice commander right now. He's also an oratorical district chairman under my term as oratorical. I'm here, as you know, to get your approval and your support to be the 25-26 department commander. I've always been driven to be part of something that made a difference, to have an impact, contribute to something greater than myself. although I think I've had the honor and privilege to accomplish that from some of the things I mentioned that I've done. And the opportunity before me gives me the highest platform to continue to serve the Legion and to be part of the Legion. I'm passionate about the Legion, what the work it's done. I want to continue that part of it, and my sleeves are already rolled up because I'm still working, still doing things for the Legion. I'm someone who's thrived in a fast-paced environment. Not that I'm afraid to take risks, push boundaries, and eager to learn and grow, as we've been doing with the Finance Committee. And I'm not on the revised Legion, but I've heard what's going on there. So I'm hearing good things that's coming up, and we're moving forward with the Legion. I think we need to remember our past. I mean, we've had World War I, World War II. These guys led us in a great years. They basically the blueprint for what are the four pillars, if you know what those are. I'm sure everybody knows what the four pillars are. I think we also need to pick up the gauntlet. I think we've got the Vietnam, Afghanistan, Korea. We picked up that gauntlet, and we moved forward a little bit, and we're doing a fantastic job moving forward. My vision is to build on our strengths and continue to engage and inspire our young veterans to be part of our veteran community. And that we're still serving America even as veterans. So I'm asking that you support me to being the department commander for the Legion year 25-26. I'm ready, I'm willing, and I'm able, and I think I'm capable of meeting the challenges that we're gonna have next year, or during my year. We already have some challenges happening now that I'm part of in a way because I'm on the Finance Committee and learning from it. So yes, I'm hoping that I get your support and see you in Wildwood. That's it for me. Air Force.
All right, we're going to hold that against.
Thank you. I was during the Vietnam era. I don't know, lucky or unlucky, but I never left the States. I was stationed at Malcolm Grow Medical Center down in Maryland at the hospital. So they kept me in the hospital for my entire term.
What did you do now?
Medical service specialist.
Okay, because I was a hospital foreman.
Oh, okay. I was on a one-a-day ward. Somebody died every day. It wasn't my fault, but. Thank you for letting me speak. Any other questions?
So if I may, I'm just gonna point out, I'm not gonna extol Dan's virtues, but something that many people could understand. Dan and I happen to get stuck, going to and from National Convention, 2 18-hour delays.
Yeah.
Along with some other very notable Legionnaires, who I won't name drop, but some very notable people.
We got stuck on the way there and stuck on the way back.
And what I will tell you, and this is in form of, I'm not gonna try to endorse with flowery language. At the end of 18 hours, everybody was still friends. Nobody was at each other's throats. And that says a lot about his ability to work and interact with people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I make a motion that Morris County endorses Dan Channel for 25-26.
I'll second it.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved.
True. It's true. Everybody.
Excellent. Officer reports. DEC Kramer. I don't even ask if you have a report. I know.
It's my job.
It is.
to have a report. So a couple things, because I'm gonna compare the DEC report along combined with Boy State. So for those who don't already know, Boy State trustees have met. We are not increasing the cost per boy for next year. It's the same cost, $300 per boy. Okay, if the boys self-nominate and don't go through a post, then it's $325. Okay, but 350, I don't know, I think it's 325. But the cost to you is the same as it's been. So I think that's most important. Couple other things, and then I'm gonna yield. There's been a lot of comments, excuse me. Been a lot of comments about if the Legion is gonna try to do something about the hurricane damage in North Carolina and Tennessee and Florida and Georgia. And the answer is, first off, at National last week, I was at National for fall meetings, and there was a lot of action, a lot of money taken up. All fines went to that. There are a lot of things where we put the money into it. But New Jersey is going to do something. It's being formulated. It's probably gonna come up tomorrow. We're having a state meeting tomorrow. But if you hold up a little bit, my post already gave $1,000 to Samaritan's Purse. But there'll be more money to go to whatever New Jersey does. I think we're probably gonna do a couple things. One is, there's a post in Hightstown, Doug, can't remember his last name.
Aaron.
Doug Herron, longtime commander, former vice commander of the state. In past hurricanes, has driven a truck down to the affected area full of cleaning supplies and things, whatever they need. We're expecting that to happen again. So, providing goods, nothing's formally been said yet, but I expect that's gonna come together in the next week or two. So he'll be collecting probably cleaning supplies and et cetera. Money is always good. Because the truck ain't cheap. Gas is not free. But we could probably fine Vice Commander Bergen for being late to get some of the money. But I don't wanna do that, because I'm glad he's here. So expect at your post, please feel free to give generously. Another thing you do is put money into the National Emergency Fund. Because posts and individual Legionnaires can get money out of the National Emergency Fund. I know Harold has done it in the past, when we had problems up in Jefferson. So Legion is doing something, it's not coming together as fast as some people want, but expect that to happen. Beyond that, in my mail today, because I didn't check my mailbox for a couple of days, I had the sweepstakes. The Christmas sweepstakes, the fall sweepstakes. Please go to your posts and suggest that people do this. I've talked in previous months about our financial situation. We make some money off this at the department level, but you can also win money. You can win $5,000. Okay, please do this. The request is $30 for 12 tickets. But they would take less. But I'm asking you, it's a favor to me, get your people to not throw this away and enter these sweepstakes. Subject to your questions, that concludes my DCC portion.
Norris,
Question, when you meet tomorrow.
Yes.
Will you make the recommendation that the Legion take care of the Legion first before we start helping everybody else? Because this is a national catastrophe.
So what happens is, when Doug Herron, he brings it to Legion Post, that's where the stuff goes.
Okay,
He doesn't just, I thought that the first time also, that he basically drove into the middle of a town somewhere and started tossing stuff. But no, he goes to specific posts,
yeah, because Legion knows best how to handle it.
and that's what he does. This is I can give his I can endorse this pretty heavily.
Thank
Doug's a pretty good guy, and he's done this a number of times already. So, and I expect Post 59 is gonna throw some money at it.
Well, at least you got $1 coming out of here.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
thank you, DC Craig.
When's the truck going down to,
Unknown, not been announced yet. I will get word, we'll hear tomorrow probably, or we'll hear an estimate. And if we don't know, we'll tell you.
As soon as I hear, I'll get it out immediately so we can.
But we should see, hopefully he'll be there tomorrow. We'll hear more tomorrow. I'll tell you what, if we don't hear from him, then we can start putting money to the National Emergency Fund. We can direct our Morris County donations to the emergency, to the NEF, that's what it's for. So if we don't catch up with Doug, I've heard he is. And I've got stuff to give him to take in my garage.
Vice Commander reports. I'll start alphabetically. Vice Commander Bergen,
Nothing to report, sir.
thank you, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Vice Commander Michaels.
First, I delivered post 421 and 155, per capita bills, so they got theirs, so you should receive a check for them. I've also been, in contact with post 421, it took some time to hunt down Herman. All the information and contact information we had on him, even nationals, is all wrong.
Correct.
So I have his email address and phone number to get a hold of him. I'm moving forward now with 421 and 155 merging. My initial letter will be going out to the 421 people, hopefully by the end of this month, and I'll be working with Tricia. I've already contacted her down at the department, and she knows what to expect from me. Besides that, a couple days after the last meeting, as a member of my local Elks Lodge, I attended it was called Vet Fest. It was over at Vera Park and Bud Lake. And it was a money-raising event for the Operation Chill Out here in Morris County. I had not heard anything through the Legion in regards to this. But I would like to point out there was a motorcycle, whatever they call it, a run or whatever. And I did note that Dover Legion riders were quite a few who attended, and there were quite a few from the Dover Legion riders. Come next year, because they run this annually, I'll see what I can find out and pass it along in county.
Yeah, they had canceled the initial one because of,
Yeah, there was
Something,
some conflict.
and they redid it, and then not a lot of information went out, and
Yeah.
Dover's riders are very active. They come to
Yeah,
our
there were
post all the
quite a
time.
few. I was
They're great.
chatting with a couple of the senior members
Yeah.
of their Legion riders.
That post is getting bigger and the riders group is getting bigger. So,
That's my report.
thank you, Bruce, I appreciate it. Vice Commander Norris, do you have a report, sir?
Yes, sir. I have, two things to report. One
Speak
that
up,
we-
Norris, please. Could you speak up, please?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
I'm trying real hard.
All right, the Chamber of Commerce. We are still active members of the Chamber of Commerce. We have, dues to pay for the coming year. I have that bill with me. But we also have, an ad that I'd like to recommend that we post. And I just had a copy sent to me this afternoon of the general draft layout. And the third thing is, if any one of our posts and post commanders are interested in participating with the Chamber of Commerce, I'd like you to let me know so that we can go over any of the requirements that may be available to be participating. There's 3 committees that we're on, and we need to fill them at least 2 or 3 times a year so that we can rotate the members and always be part of the chamber versus 1 or 2 people attending everything that they have. We are going to be part of the chamber. We're going to be part of its advertising and marketing campaign as of this first of the year. And I'll be presenting those options to the command in the next week or so. And I'll have copies tonight because I just got them on the internet today. But there's a few things that are happening besides the hurricane in the state of New Jersey and Morris County. We are opening up a veterans center at the County College of Morris for the members of Sussex, Morris, Warren, Somerset counties. This is going to be the starting of a student activation of the people that have come back from the terrorist wars and the ones that are attending college, along with the community that's outside of it. The college has invited us, the county, to be a participant in all of its programs, to be a supporter and also to use it as a resource. Dominic Sable and myself are part of that. We were part of the planning committee, we were part of the structural committee, and we're now part of the going forward committee. This is all in conjunction with the county leadership being part of the Chamber of Commerce, of the County of Morris, of the county participation. There'll be an awards medal ceremony on the 6th of November, which is a main event. We do it at Memorial Day, we do it during the year, but this time for Veterans Day, it'll be the 6th of November where some of our members will be getting medallions for the branch of service. Again, anyone who is interested, who wants to participate, and I don't say this lightly, you gotta have something on the ball to be part of this, because you represent the county legion as we go forward and as we participate. Thank you. Yes,
How much is the bill for that?
Yeah, we need numbers.
oh, the bill for the dues is $575 after January.
$550 now though, right, Norris?
No, it's $575, that's the new bill.
Or does that have to be brought up on the form passed before the?
Yeah, before,
So that's,
I'll have a copy of it, but we don't. have to make it.
Okay,
Between now and then.
that's 5 pages.
The funding report.
No, we're not. Are we caught up on that bill right now?
Yes,
So that the money you're asking for is for next year?
technically, July the 1st through May the 31st of next year.
So we're in arrears?
No, we're in the present, we have to pay it this year,
so in January, we give them 575.
that's it.
So we can vote on
Because we
it.
said we don't have the funds in motion yet, they're not fixed. So they said pay us next year.
What about the ad? I know you and I spoke.
The ad, if we take it, is 325, but we still have to approve it and still have to give our consent to do it, but they've done a good job for
So
it.
is that something you just want to table for November?
No, we need to.
Well, that way you'll
But
have-
I have a copy of the ad, I don't have a copy in front of me.
What is the subject of the ad, please?
The American Legion, Morris County American Legion, as a member of the community, Morris County community.
So just submit the copy of the
Yeah, I had,
draft of the ad, we'll look at it, and then we'll bring it up in November,
yes,
along with the funds for January.
yes, I
But
just,
the ad is gonna be what, in a publication for the chamber?
the annual publication, which will be out before the end of the year.
So
It's
we'll,
part of their annual marketing campaign.
so we'll table the fees and the ad for the November meeting and vote on it then.
Right.
Jim?
I have one more question for you. When you originally brought this up and we started paying to the Chamber of Commerce, you said that we would start making money. Do you have any idea if we're ever gonna bring in any money on this?
Absolutely. It's
That's
just
what you
that,
told me the last time.
no, it's just that we have not coordinated how and when we're gonna do it.
Okay.
But this has been 2 years.
I know, and I know how much money we put out for it so far. Okay.
Thank you, Norris, thank you, Jim. Anything else?
I got a question, Norris.
Harold?
This has been going on for a long time. When you first brought this up about the Chamber of Commerce, they were supposed to help us with the golf tournament, with the membership and other things. I haven't seen anything done by the Chamber of Commerce yet to help the Morris County or any American Legion, really. And we're continuously every year paying 500, 750, whatever it was in the beginning. When are they gonna start doing something?
When are we gonna start participating? Because so far, in the last 2.5 years, Dominic and I have been carrying the weight. We've prepared letters. We haven't gotten approval to send them out. We've prepared informational packages. We've been attending all of the major meetings. We are part of the chamber, the VFW, none of the other organizations are part of that. So when we go and sit down and decide who's gonna participate and how we're gonna participate, because it takes an effort. This is not a small-time program. There is money on the table that we've been told about. We haven't asked.
I mean, have they
That's just
supported,
Talking about grant.
have they supported to the commander's project any money? I don't know. You know, like, that they're supposed to help out in that kind of stuff to raise some money for us. And again, they were supposed to help out us with the golf tournament. We never got anybody.
Oh,
participate.
for individual projects, but for the last 10 years, the only people that have been there are Dominic and I. Before you start asking, I'm not pointing any fingers, but we have to participate. Everybody talks a good game, but nobody shows up.
Norris, can we get, I asked for it before, dates of meetings, the
That's all I got.
information to go to a meeting, we need to get this information to the post.
We'll,
I know you were gonna discuss it with Vice Commander Dresner, but I haven't received anything since then.
as far as the meetings, before we send anybody to a meeting, we need to know what commanders are gonna participate, because you can't go in there blind. You
Right,
can't go into a meeting and say, I represent the American Legion, and then be caught short.
So can you get me information in a
Yes, I
packet maybe
will.
that I can send out to the post, because we need that, with the information? So they-
That's the problem.
Why is that a problem?
I can send you all the information, but not everybody can go willy-nilly. They
Again,
have
I
to
need
be,
to get the information to them and they'll contact you. I'm not just sending people.
no,
We've
I
discussed this.
understand
Are you
that.
can I ask a question?
You can ask a question.
Are you restricting participation in the chamber to post commanders only? Or can we have designated representatives from the county officership and the posts down at the post level?
No, I'm not restricting
Okay.
anything. Here's the understanding that we have with the County Chamber of Commerce. We have 1,750 or 2,000 members in the county. Any one of them can go to any meeting at any time. We just need to know who, so we can register them and who's gonna be participating. Because I don't feel that we should send anybody cold.
So I'll
Who
get, you
doesn't
get,
know?
go ahead, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, no.
So
Who
get me
doesn't,
the information, I'll get it to the post.
perfect.
They'll contact myself and you, and we can determine, how to get them involved more, so we
Yeah,
can.
because it's very, it took me a year to learn the system, and I've been there for 12 years.
All right,
We also need.
Let me just say something on that.
Meetings.
We got letters and other things. There are certain organizations in the county that have to disperse X amount of dollars to charitable events for the good of, of the county.
Right.
Those are the people we're gonna hit first with the letters, and we're gonna,
okay.
hope that we get the response from them. But like he says, we're the only veterans group there.
Let's work on getting this out to the post and see if there's some participation.
We go there as a organization, and these people need to send out funds. We had a very good shot of getting a lot of money.
Does the chamber have a standardized schedule of meetings? Is it like,
Monthly.
I know monthly, but is it a certain day of the month every month?
Usually that is the set time, but depending on the season, what holidays fall where, they fluctuate, a day or two or a week.
All right, so get me something, I'll get it out to the post, I'll talk to you after by email, which we've done,
Perfect,
and we'll get this out so we can get more participation.
thank you.
Now I feel it. Vice Commander Connors, do you have a report, sir?
Yes, sir. One basic item, for the third year in a row, I conducted the installation of officers for this post 2 weeks ago. Post 91, has an incredible turnout. Thank you for the invitation. They sure know how to feed people, as we learned tonight. They have a very large turnout at their installations. It was my third time doing it. It's very heartwarming. I installed the leadership of the post, the SAL, the Legion Riders. The families are here to support the Legionnaires. They're here to support the officers in the officer line. I would encourage every post that's here and those that are not to have formal installations annually. If I ever become county commander, you will, or you'll be explaining why you don't. These ceremonies are one of the reasons that we exist for. It ensconces among all of us why we are Legionnaires, the purpose of every post, and the support we request from our families and the community. So keep that in mind. I ever become a county commander in Morris County, you will have formal installations. Or you will be standing tall and explaining why you're not. These are things, these are rituals that we all did in the military and we need to bring back. That's all I have, sir.
Thank you, sir. Vice Commander Sable, I'm sorry, Nora's confusing me some. Vice Commander Sable, do you have a report, sir?
Yeah, just a quick thing. Post 242 isn't here today. So I'm gonna report for them. It's one of my posts, them in 450 and 279. But they're having a car show for, supportive to veterans, right? Their SAL is doing it. It's happening on Sunday, right?
This Sunday.
And it's all over our page, our Facebook page, from 10 to 2 or 3. And, everybody would like to come and support veterans. They're gonna have a food truck there, they're gonna have music, they're gonna have everything that you want, and it's gonna be a very good event. So I just wanted to say that because they're not here tonight, and I wanted to put it out.
And you said that's already on our page, right? I think I saw it.
Yeah,
So the information's out there.
the information's out there.
Thank you, sir.
It's not, it's.
Finance Officer, report, sir.
I know. I went last.
Gentlemen. The savings account or opening balance was $389,433.92. We made an interest of $2.87.
Getting rich.
We made a withdrawal to the state for $200,000, leaving us a closing balance of $189,436.79. Our checking account, the opening balance was $2,686.87. One check for $10, which was made out to me to cover the check for $200,000, which the bank charged me $10. First, so I wrote myself out a check to make sure that the books were kept correct.
Charges $10 to.
I took in $1,348 in per capita in rehab, leaving us a closing balance of $4,024.87. The last part of this I'm going to read off to you is the Commander's Project. The only money we've given away in quite a few years is to Mr. Murphy's food bank down in McGuire. We've been given to that. I would appreciate it if you guys would come up tonight or next meeting with some donations that we could give to drop this down, but we're also, the main thing that I would like to give to, and Will Kramer and a few others in this department, we'd like to give money to the hurricane victims down in the south. So think about it. When it comes up under new business, if anybody wants to speak about it, we have $5,678.33. One other thing. It's the first time since I've been doing finance that I have to report. I have an Adler graduating school has been holding a check for 1 year as of this month. So as of this month, I'm gonna be reporting $250 back into our checking account. And that's my report, Commander.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And we'll bring the other topic up under new business for the donations to the south. Motion on the floor to accept the finance report.
I'll make a motion.
Second. Here. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved. Service Officer excused. Chaplain, do you have a report, sir?
Yes, as follow-up to what you mentioned, I saw the notes from last year's turkey drive, and I just got a new one a couple of days ago. And ironically, this is the 5th year that they've had the turkey, support. They opened up the first year with 100 active duty people that needed the turkey baskets. So the first year with 100, last year that we supported with them, they had 285 people. This year, it's up to 500 people. They have the list of what, everything that you can imagine to make a turkey dinner, from the turkey all the way down to the cranberry sauce. And there's a QR code, so if any individual post wants to make a donation down there, there's a QR code you can get. but at the very least, I would like to. We would send another $200 like we did another year or even higher, since this is just out of control. And it's not only McGuire Air Force Base, they support, I forget how many, at Earl Naval Station. 35 people last year at Earl, so that number is probably up too. So, that's the one thing, we don't really do anything charitable that I know of in the course of a whole year. This is the only thing that we've ever done, so,
Now, that's the same one that I was talking about.
yeah,
Yes,
Can I bring up a motion on that?
sure.
I have a number.
I'm,
Can I make a motion up here?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I move that, I make a motion, I should say that, we donate this year $500 instead of $250. To the charity down at, Joint Base McGuire and Dix Lake.
Food Warriors.
Food Warriors.
Yeah, it goes to the Food Warriors.
Second.
Huh?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved. Can
I
we
appreciate that.
Can we get a copy of the flyer, or can I take that and make copies?
I'll make a picture. Email it to you.
All right. I have
Food Warriors?
question. Food Warriors.
Good. Yeah, it's
Jim
really,
first.
it's Operation Turkey Drop is what they call it. But it's through the Food Warrior, Michael Schaefer, the state chaplain.
Will you take care of the check for me if I give it to you tonight?
Yes, I'll get it right to him.
Norris.
Is there a deadline by which we can contribute to that?
No, but I mean, obviously,
Thanksgiving.
this is October, we got less than a month before they have to buy all this stuff.
I'll scan it tonight. I have a scanner on my phone. I'll get it out quickly to the post.
If I may, if you miss Thanksgiving, they do Food Warriors is through the year. Because we have a lot of, the background of this is, especially the lower 5 enlisted grades, aren't getting enough money to put food on the table. The pretty high cost state that we live. And so this is supplementing that. That's what the need is, to keep them off of food stamps and out of the food pantries in the local
Turkey
towns.
Drop is just this one program, but Mike Schaefer with the Food Warrior program, he gives statistics every quarterly on thousands of dollars that they spend at the commissary to fill the food bank down there.
So my point was, if you miss Thanksgiving, they still need the money.
Yeah, thank you. We can do Christmas too. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It
Exactly.
goes all year, so I'll scan that. We'll get that out. It's an important thing. Thank you, Mike, for bringing that up.
Now, that was.
Sorry, Jim.
MSA Food Warriors.
Who's he making check out to?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's saying food.
Or he can just get it at the end.
Yeah, I'll give you the copy of the.
Okay.
Thank you, Chaplain. Judge Advocate, do you have a report, sir?
Jack?
EDC Livator.
You're being called.
No report.
No report. Thank you, sir. Post historian, you have a report, sir?
Yes, this meeting will be posted probably tonight or tomorrow night on the county webpage. And I just want to put it out to all the posts. If you do your own financial report and you send it to the government stating how much money you made, and this year and the last couple of years, you have to send it electronically. And it's very expensive. I have a link to a place where you could do it. And for $41, I sent out our annual report of Post 450. And if anyone needs help, reach out to me and I will give you your information. It's to file your annual report of
Is that the 990?
the 990.
There should be no fee for
There's no fee for that.
There's no fee for that.
No, there's no fee for filing the report, but you now have to send it electronically.
They're charging an email fee?
No, you have to send it electronically. So the web page that I went to, if you made under $100,000, it's free. If you made more than $100,000, like we did, they charge us $41. If you go to an accountant to file it, I don't know what they're gonna charge.
I don't think many of us made over 100,000 or a post that were saved.
Well,
Yeah, we do.
yeah, we did. So,
we have an accountant do it every year. It's just easy to pay the accountant.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if anyone wants to try to do it, it takes a little time, but if you can go online and do it. And like we did, we paid $41,
Okay. You get that linked out.
you know?
Point of information, with the filing of the 990, there's also the requirement to file with the state of New Jersey for charitable registration. So there's a list of things that you need to have by each post. This might be the good year to start putting those in order. I'll send out a list for you
Okay.
of registrations, and I'll coordinate it with Dennis Purpura.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
This place will also file for the state too.
Thank you, everybody. Dan, anything else? I'm sorry.
Nope.
No, thank you very much. Any committee reports? I think we hit Boy State. SAL, we're still working on having the first meeting. I'm gonna be looking for a post to host to that, so we can have the SAL members there. I was shooting for October, now I'm shooting for November, just organizational wise, but we're still moving ahead. I've actually had a couple posts of interest of being officers, so we're doing well there. Any other committee reports? Bills and correspondence? No bills?
No, no.
No correspondence?
Sure.
Uncover. At 10 o'clock ritual, would you please lower the lights?
In our fields, the flowers grow, repeat the courses, row on row. On my place, in the sky, the larks were still bravely singing, flies scarcely heard aiming the guns below. We are the dead. 4 days ago, he lived and felt dawn saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in hollow fields. Pick up our quarrel with the foe, to you with the falling hands. We throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If you break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep. Thou flowers grow in hollow fields.
Rest ye in peace, ye heroes dead. The fight that you so bravely led, we've taken up. And we will keep true faith with you, without sleep, each a cross to mark his bed. And flowers flowing overhead, where once his own life blood runs red. So let your sleep be sweet and deep in hallowed fields. Fear not that we have died for naught, that you have died for naught. The torch ye turn, you throw to us we caught. 10 millions hands will hold it high, and freedom's light will never die. We've learned the lesson that ye taught, ye heroes dead.
So shalt thou rest, and what if thou withdraw in silence from the living, and no friend take no side depart? All that breathe will share thy destiny. The gay will laugh when thou art gone, the solemn brood of care plod on, and each one, as before, will chase his favorite phantom, yet all these shall leave their mirth and their complaints, and shall come and make their bed with thee. As the long train of ages glides away, the sons of men, the youth in life green spring, and he who goes in the full strength of years, matron and maid, the speechless fade, and the gray-headed man shall one by one be gathered to your side, by those who in their turn shall follow them.
Wherefore it behooves us Bear in mind this admonition. So live, that when thy summons comes, to join the innumerable caravan, which moves to that mysterious realm, where each shall take his chamber in the silent halls of death. Go not like the quarry slave, at night, scourged to his dungeon, but sustained and soothed by an unfaltering trust. Approach thy grave like one who wraps the drapery of his couch about him, and lies down to pleasant dreams.
Our Heavenly Father, in his infinite wisdom, has transferred the following members to the jurisdiction of the Post Everlasting of the American Legion. Post 91, Dan Schmidt. Post 249, Charles Doherty. Post 390, Victor Urban. If I missed anybody, you can catch me after the meeting and I'll add the names to it. May their souls rest in peace, and may each of us take up the torch borne by our departed comrades who have gone to a greater glory. May we revere their memory by serving the sick, needy, and by our continued service to our Lord and General Commander of us all and for our community, state, and nation.
Cover. And salute. Ready, two. Please brighten the lights. Welcome back. Old business. Do we have any old business? Once, twice, no. New business.
Yes,
Go ahead, Dennis. Sorry.
okay. I would like to make a motion that the county of Morris makes, supports the All Veteran Memorial in sponsoring a walkway to the AVN. And my thing is, we can get every post in the county to buy an 8x8 block for $225. And this way, whenever they do any ceremonies, it's gonna show every post from Morris County is there. And it's not that much money, but we can have a permanent thing. That's Morris County. It's part of the All Veteran Memorial. Because we hold our 24-hour vigil there every year. And it's a wonderful thing. And I feel that, as the different posts, we could each buy a block. And we could have a walkway finished at it. And I've also been told if anyone, they've been filming the whole building of this All Veteran Memorial for, I'm gonna say 12 or 14 years or even longer. They're gonna have on November 11th from 5:30 to 8, they're gonna have a viewing of the film that they created. Now, if anyone from any of the county posts wants to go to that, please reach out to me and I'll give you the invitation. She says she has an invitation for about 20 more people. And it's free. And you could get to see how the place has been totally constructed from day one. Okay, and I feel that as Morris County Post, we should each post should buy a brick for $2.25 and place it there on the walkway to be part of the county.
We have an application for that. I know she put one out.
Yeah, I have an application for it. Okay, if anyone, I can send it out to all the posts if they want to do it.
Yeah,
But I'm just thinking that maybe the county should plan to do this whole thing and get the posts to each contribute to it.
Want to add something more while we're?
It's related. Let's finish
Finish
this.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So are we gonna sponsor the big block in the middle on the walkway? We're just looking through the. I know-
Well, each block is 8 by 8, 8 by 8 inches. And each post can,
Sponsor that.
well, I don't know which one she's gonna be doing this,
Okay.
but she says it's the main walkway to the place.
Yes, behind the field where we do the.
Right. You know, and I'm just saying, as every post, I mean, I'm sure you can get the post to come up with $225.
So let's get it out to everybody. You wanna get that to me and I'll send it out, you just wanna?
I can send it out and I can post it,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, as the county, if we don't get enough people wanting to buy an individual post, that the county should take care of the rest and let it be a county thing.
You wanna see what the turnout is from the post and then revisit and see what we need to fill in?
That's up to you. I'm just making the motion that we support them. Because every year we go there and they do a wonderful job.
Do they also allow for individuals to make a donation if they wanted to buy a block?
Yes,
Yeah,
they actually have them laid out by.
and,
By war decades, you can buy a brick for the.
right, and if any post wants to have a ceremony there, that's why she wants us involved. We can definitely hold ceremonies there. You know, for someone that's fallen from your area. Okay, and they've done a fantastic job.
So what do we wanna do now? We wanna get that information out, see what the response is over the next month? I can even just call commanders and then revisit what.
Yeah, I would just say we can send it out to all the posts, but the trouble is she sent it, we send it out and nobody responds.
Pick up the phone and call each commander and talk to them first.
That's what I'm thinking would be the best thing to do.
Just a question, we were up there at the last ceremony, and the discussion came up about maintenance of the facility. So we don't know what this rendering looks like, what this project looks like.
It's already in place. It's
It's
just-
already in place, it's a big wall, and about the rendering, she was gonna hand it over to the state, because it's a state-owned property. But the county up there says, no, we don't want you to give it to the state. We'll take care of the maintenance of it.
Town.
Between county and.
Not the county, but the town.
Yeah, Mount Alice.
Mount Olive wants to pay to maintain the place.
But where these blocks are is already built.
It's already
They
built
would take the block out, have it,
Change
put the name, then put it
and,
back.
right, they would engrave the blocks and then put them back in.
So let me get the information.
Yep,
Only 17 phone calls, see what we can do, and then we'll revisit what our contribution should be in November. 16.
yeah, and I'll talk to our post.
15. 14. We'll talk to the commanders individually.
Yeah,
Revisit next month to see what our commitment is to what we.
yeah,
can-
and I'll reach out to 242 for you, so you don't have to bother them.
DEC Kramer, you want to add something?
I have a related issue. although historian Papour is correct, that the dinner on the 11th is free to attendees. I've been contacted by past County Commander Amory Vasso, who is one of the,
Guest speakers.
he's also a board member, I
Yeah.
believe, and a founder of the All Veterans Memorial. And he has asked county, this group, to chip in some money towards that dinner,
Okay,
which I think would be a great thing to do from the Planners Project. And so I'd like to make a motion that we donate $1,000 to help fund this dinner.
I think Jim just fell out of his chair.
I'll second that motion.
$1,000.
I don't have, you can make it, you make it wherever you want.
they do, they put a tremendous amount into it. If you haven't been to the memorial, it's huge. And they're in the process where she could be turning it over. If she built it, she's done. So we want to maintain it. So we had a motion, somebody seconded.
For
I second it.
$1,000 from the Commander's Project.
Correct, that's from the
Funds.
Commander's Project.
I have a point of information, if I may. Avery Vasso was the bastard,
Excuse me, stop.
Stop.
First, no, not tonight. Thank you.
and he was involved in this.
Come on.
And that's.
You're out, stop. You're out of order. We've talked about this, sir. This is a donation from the Commander's Project, who's made, for a very important project for our veterans. And anybody that's been to that memorial and has seen everything that's been put into that should know how important it is. This is a contribution from the Commander's Project to the dinner. There's been a motion,
Yes.
it's
Not
not seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved. Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.
Still on new business. We're gonna talk about the donations to the South. Is there a veterans organization taking financial donations to help veterans in the South, or an organization specifically for veterans?
I
I'll
can
defer.
send some information to you, Commander. We have to make the decision now. I probably don't have enough to articulate it well enough. But I do know there's an operation run by veterans called Operation Airdrop, where they're basically loading veterans pilots across the country, are loading their planes full of supplies and flying their private planes down and dropping stuff off in areas that are difficult to reach. Again, I don't know enough about it to articulate it for a vote right now, but I could certainly send it to you if that would be a consideration, called Operation Airdrop.
Yeah, I think if we can get some information over the next 30 days of an organization we can get some money to from the Commander's Project to assist maybe our veterans in the South that are suffering. Sir,
There's, New Jersey runs two centers for homeless vets called New Haven North and South.
yes,
North is in Glen Gardner, and they're always looking for donation. And they actually have a Amazon wish list, which they post items on that we can do. So I'm also a member of the Essex Troop out of West Orange, and we just bought 4 sets of long underwear.
oh, great, we've done it up there. We're looking for the information we're trying to get for the South right now. For the hurricane victims, to see if there's an organization getting money to veterans or posts down there. So maybe we can get more information over the next month. If anybody knows of an organization, Vice Commander Thomas.
I like what Brian's saying, but what I'd also like to suggest, because there's been reports that when the initial volunteers were trying to take relief supplies to the various impacted areas, FEMA was interfering, seizing a lot of the donations and not making those donations available, literally seizing the property, the material. I would like to suggest that whatever we donate, that we definitely ensure that it's distributed probably through other Legion posts and other, even if we have to work with other veterans organizations, but that in no way does FEMA get their hands on it, because FEMA has interfered with the private charity of Americans who are trying to help their fellow Americans.
Where do you hear that from?
It's been all over the news.
Okay, what news are you watching?
It's been on CNN, it's been on MSLSD.
There's been some stuff,
It's been on the regular network channels.
but let's concentrate on what.
What
we in
I'm
touch with the
saying, I
North
think,
Carolina
I have no problem with the donations,
what
but
the-
the
Right.
distribution point should be through our fellow veterans
That's
organizations
what we're trying to do.
to ensure that the
Yes.
veterans get it.
Has there been anything from the North Carolina or?
They were at National They were at the meetings last week. And again, we're gonna run stuff
Okay.
to North Carolina from Hightstown. I just don't have dates and details yet.
So I think that's another thing for November. Once we get the information, we'll make it'll probably be a monetary donation.
Well, and it may be that you're gonna be sending out stuff. We may find out tomorrow,
Correct.
more information.
342, we got our SAL got a 20-foot truck. We filled it and they drove it down there the other night. Their stuff made it to Asheville, they unloaded it and gave it directly to people down there. So stuff can get through. I think what we're talking about is a monetary donation. And hopefully tomorrow we'll find out more at the DEC meeting. I'm sorry, Dom, do you have your hand up? Just wait. 5 fingers. Anybody else? Anything further on that? If anybody hears of an organization that's looking for donations down there, let me know and we can bring it up and see if we can.
I can tell you right now.
Posts on there have been destroyed and maybe.
I'm saying, I think the other departments will start getting in touch with us and give us information how to. Cause it's going on now, but it's gonna continue for a lot of these people to next year.
I can tell you right now, Jefferson Township tomorrow at the gazebo. I don't know who's running it. I know St. Thomas, Church and Lady of the Lake Church. Huh?
Knights of Columbus is running.
The Knights of it, and we've got donations going to our gazebo tomorrow from 9 to 1. Then they go over to Lady of the Lake in Sparta. And when that group goes to the terminal in Pennsylvania, they're running trucks to Asheville. So there's supposedly 2 trailer loads that are gonna be headed to Asheville next week.
So there's a lot of organizations collecting and donating. Our goal is to get it, I think, to veterans organizations. And we're gonna find out more hopefully tomorrow and we'll continue with that. Tom, I'm sorry, your hand up first.
Isn't there a way that we can get to the state of North Carolina or Georgia and tell us what units got damaged?
I think that's
And
what
try to
we're-
find, to send it directly to that unit rather than, I remember in Nashville, something, we sent Nashville about 6 years ago. I sent right to the post. We sent $1,000.
I think that's what we're looking to find out
That's
from the
what,
department.
I would like to see that happen. Go right to the post and have those guys take care of it. If we can do that.
So I think that's our goal, and we're gonna try and get more from our department, and I'm sure they're in contact. Again, they need money now, but they're gonna need money next month too. This isn't something that's gonna last a week.
And on and on and on.
Correct.
Another good organization I've seen in the news, both here in the Ukraine and many other places, is Samaritan Purse.
Okay.
So,
And Post 43 just gave $1,000 to Samaritan's Purse.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a $10 donation right there.
I know he'll.
And I got a card.
Wow.
But now that you mentioned that, I was gonna say for good of the Legion, is I would like to thank PDC Livertor and Adjutant Connors for their donations to CODA for cap and phone violations.
Do you go into store?
Do I not have a card?
You might sit.
He has it in his wallet. We all keep-
It is.
Any other new business?
I guess you gonna be busy?
No new business. Oh, yeah, we have to talk about,
Right.
go ahead, sir.
The meeting, the next month's meeting is supposed to be at Lincoln Park. And, Tom Dresser's son, which is in the army, he's getting married in North Carolina. And I've been invited to go down there to for the wedding, and we are going there. I would like to see if the post can maybe change the county can change the meeting to the following week, which would be the 22nd.
Basically, Lincoln Park needs us to see if we can move them in because they can't. host
Yeah,
it
because
that way.
if I'm not there, we're gonna, there's some other posts that has to pick up.
None of them will be there.
Bring up a motion.
I'll make a motion.
What about the date?
That we-
The 22nd, I think it is.
22nd?
It is 22nd.
Any conversation or objections before we make a motion?
Thank you.
Norris made a motion. Second,
I'll second it.
Dennis, that was a second.
22nd.
Right, motion for the 22nd.
Make sure you're there though.
Pardon?
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So moved.
Enjoy the wedding.
Changing it to the 22nd?
To the 22nd, maintaining Lincoln Park. And Dennis will update the
I
website.
will update the
I'll
website.
get it out. Let me just circle that before I forget. Harold, thank you for bringing it up. I did write it down. Yeah. New business?
That would be a big coat of fire.
Good of the Legion, I get to start. Post 423. All right.
Not getting we're not getting another job here.
So post 423 Department of New Jersey membership citation. For going over the top for the 2024 membership year. Thank you very much, sir. Great job. That's under past department committee Larry Bishop from last year. Great job. Thank you very much. I have post 312s. I was hoping they would be here. They were here last month. I will get that to John Thomas, who's acting as their commander right now. Go to the Legion post. Go ahead.
It's 5 years now.
Go to the Legion.
Sorry,
I couldn't see over everybody, Mr. Burke.
sorry, I don't know if this qualifies for the Legion, but just to follow up to the, topic before about the, Morris County Chamber. So I texted, because this topic annoys me, honestly, so I texted the president of Morris County Chamber and their second command person and just asked them to do this for free. I think it's bullshit. The veterans have to pay. I don't think we should, I personally don't think we should be involved in it, but that's another story, but if we are gonna be involved in it, I don't think we have to pay, so the response so far has been positive, so I'll follow up with Norris.
Thank you.
If they agree to waive the fee, which they fucking will, and then we won't have to pay, and then we'll all be happy, okay?
Thank you, Vice Commander Burke. And if you can coordinate with Vice Commander Norris, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you both.
Mike Stanton?
No, he's gone, it's Megan and Brittany's.
Okay.
Post 342 Pancake Breakfast, the 27th. Sold out last time, fantastic. Great food, my kids are starting to cook with the chef, so come on in.
I go.
I know you guys go, thank you for, a lot of people from the county come. I appreciate it, SAL and auxiliary does. Thank you to DEC Will Kramer for coming to one of our fundraiser events the other night at the PH Steakhouse.
Good meal too.
I think he'll say we throw a good party. I like to come in front of the matrix and give you a nice table and be told not to do that again, which I will. It's okay.
Don't do it for me again, though. That was great.
I liked the table and
It's a table and we got served fast.
you did. The food there is very good. Post 91, thank you very much for hosting. That meal was fantastic. We'll see how 279 does, but right now you get the award for best meal. Now I gotta get Harold a thing. Thank you very much. They've returned the funds. Thank you very much for hosting. We love coming here. We do appreciate it. Sorry, Bruce? Go ahead, Bruce.
Just three quick things. Post 249 Parsippany, November 1st, Friday, we're hosting a Halloween party. Starting at 5:30, there's a costume contest with prizes. I'll post this on the Facebook page.
Thank you, sir.
The following week, Saturday, November 9th, Post 249's Auxiliary is hosting a vendor craft fair. I believe all sites are already taken. But if you're looking for odds and ends, crafts and everything, it's Saturday, November 9th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And finally, my SAL, the following week after that, Saturday, November 16th is having a chili cook-off. I'll also post this on the county Facebook pages.
What time is that?
The chili cook-off, let me see what time. He doesn't state here. I assume it'd be either 5 or 6 p.m.
Thank you, Bruce.
Okay.
PDC Livatori, you're next.
Okay, on November 6th, the Tri-County Rotary Club, Morris County, which is Paquonic, Lincoln Park, and Butler. Every year they host a Veterans Day luncheon. And ShopRite does all the food, the Rotary Club, and they invite all the veterans. That's November sixth, so like it's on the.
November sixth or
November
11th?
sixth, that's it, the Wednesday before. Veterans Day.
Okay,
All better than invited, just, let me know, or let the town know that you're coming, so that they have an idea how many people are gonna be there. I know
Howard, you got
some
a
people,
brochure on
the
that?
past, like Jim, have you been there? I think you've been there.
yeah,
You got a flyer on that? Cause I've been to a couple of those.
Yeah, I don't have a flyer, but, like I said, the Rotary Club is running it in Lincoln Park,
Okay.
post,
well,
okay,
I'll put it up on the county webpage.
okay, yeah. Thanks.
Sir, go ahead.
Anyone's welcome to take food home. We have doggy bags and.
At the end of the meeting, DC Kramer.
As in the past few years, if anybody wants to march in the New York City Veterans Day Parade, the nation's largest Veterans Day Parade, the New Jersey Legion will march again with New York State American Legion. There'll be a bus from Post 87 in Woodbridge. The cost is based on how many people ride,
Yep.
but it's estimated to be about $50. If you're interested, let me know, or let Commander Marciano know, and we can get you more details. If everybody wants to do it, and even if you don't think you can walk the distance, which is, I think, about 50.
1.5 miles.
Yeah, it's a bunch of blocks, but there is a float, and they say they might have 5 spots, but they could squeeze in more. So if you wanna be in it and don't feel you could walk the whole thing, you could still be in the parade.
I will send out the email, I just didn't forward it yet. I will be there.
Yes, the
But
more
this
people
way-
you get, the less money it is.
Yeah, I think he said with the amount they have now, 55.
They're estimating 55, and that's with the bus half built.
I'm small, so I'm half the spot already. Sir,
There's an organization called Warrior Strong, and they run aquatic exercises every Wednesday at 11:30 at the Randolph YMCA. I've been doing it since February. It's great for enhancing your balance, your stability. We have one woman who, when I first met her, she was in a wheelchair. She is now walking on a cane. So it's beneficial and it's free for a veteran. So there's no cost, nothing. Wednesday, 11:30 at the Randolph YMCA.
that's every Wednesday, sir?
Every Wednesday.
You need a doctor's note.
You do need a doctor's note because, like this guy, they wouldn't even let him in the pool.
I have my own.
Sir.
If you showered first, it'll be.
Wow. We also have a Wharton Unit 91 Auxiliary County Line Dance, Country Line Dancing. Boots and Blaine, get your two-step on, but this is our auxiliary ladies who are awesome. On Sunday, October 20th, from 3 to 6, $10 admission. And last year it was phenomenal. It's really, really a great day.
You're gonna add something, go ahead, sir.
I also have, from Our Ladies Auxiliary, I have $5 raffle tickets for a Sussex, for 3 prizes, a $300, a $200, and a $100 gift card from Sussex Meats. They're doing it and they're selling them now. I have some, because my wife is the president.
There you go.
And it's going off Veterans Eve here at this post. So if anybody would like to contribute $5 to
Be the gentleman from Raffle
ladies,
Tickets for great.
say me.
Thank you,
Thank
sir. What do we got? Go to the Legion, anything else?
Yeah, anyone has flyers, send them to post 450 at AOL, and I will get them up on our county calendar. And anyone can look at them. So get me all the flyers.
Thank you, sir. Last call, go to the Legion. Sir.
Wait, 45, our foundation is done, and hopefully by, just before, Thanksgiving, we will have the shell up. For built,
Great
We'll let
news.
everybody know.
Good.
We're going-
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. They're rebuilding and, I'm looking forward to hosting a meeting there next year.
Hopefully,
We could probably pick a date already. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Is there any further business to come before this meeting? If not, the chaplain will release in prayer. Uncover, can you draw it?
Our Heavenly Father, we deem this a fitting time to pay our respects to our departed comrades. As we stand with bowed heads in reverence to them, let us remember the good deeds they accomplished. Let us revere them as good soldiers who fought the good fight in a just cause. Let us silently pray for peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. And let us in mind and soul consecrate our hearts and lives to the real America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, the America worth fighting for. As we stand in silence to our departed comrades, may we sincerely say, may their souls rest in peace. Let us also remember the POWs and the MIAs still unaccounted for from all the wars and conflicts. Amen.
Cover. Until we meet again, let us remember that our obligation can only be fulfilled by the faithful performance of all duties of citizenship. Let service to the community, state, and nation be the main objective of the American Legion and its members. Let us be forever watchful of the honor of our country, our organization, and ourselves, that nothing shall swerve us from the path of justice, freedom, and democracy. Flowers and plate, and salute. 2. I now declare this meeting of the Morris County Committee of the American Legion, Department of New Jersey, adjourned.